Hi everybody, it's that time of the week again for Market Mondays. I hope you didn't miss me too much. This last week was just crazy busy and I wasn't able to get to my Monday video, and I really apologize for that. Last weekend I had some friends get married in Philadelphia, and this last week my business just exploded. I hired a new assistant, so unfortunately I couldn't get around to the video, and I really have made a commitment to do as many of these as I possibly can. I hope you had a great weekend. We got some rain this weekend, which was much needed. My yard's looking really good, although I'm having to mow it a little bit more. I'm sure you know what I mean. This week I'm going to talk about the numbers. I want to tell you what the interest rates are as of today, and then I want to talk to you sellers a little bit about what you need to do to get your house ready to put on the market. So if you don't mind, I'll jump right into the numbers. I'm really excited about the numbers this week for you sellers. Week after week, the numbers keep changing in your favor. Just to reinforce what I keep saying, it's a seller's market right now. Now's the time to jump in. Months of inventory, 5.3 months this week. We've been hovering around there for the last month and a half or so. The average sale price did drop down a little bit. We're at 201,710, still much better than we were a few months ago. Average days on the market dropped down to 58. So the last couple of weeks, we've been below 60 days on the market. Great times. The average list to sell price, 97.7%. The sellers are getting almost exactly what they're asking for right now in this market, because everything is pointing it's a seller's market. The other thing that's great for buyers and sellers are the interest rates are still low. The FHA 30-year fixed is 4% again this week. Conventional 30-year is 4.25, and a conventional 15-year is still at 3.5%. The rates are amazing. If you're thinking about selling and you want to move up, you're getting almost what you're asking for this past week for your property, and you're getting so much more for your money because the interest rates are low. Now's a great time to move up. If you're a buyer and want to jump into the market, again, the interest rates are still at historic lows. There's been talk of them jumping up for about 1% or so over the next year. They haven't really budged in, except maybe went down a little bit the last 6 months. It's a great time. So again, if you're thinking about buying or selling, it is a perfect time to get in the market. We don't know how long it's going to last. I want to give you a few tips about getting your house ready to put on the market. And I'll be quick because I know the video is running a little long today, and I know your time's valuable. The biggest number one is clean. If you think it's clean, clean it a little bit more. Things like cleaning out the window seals, making sure the windows are painted well, there's not any chipping paint on them. The caulking around the bathtub edge, make sure it's nice and clean. If it needs to be redone, go ahead and redo it. Pull it out, put a new bead around it, it'll look 1,000 times better. Make sure the kitchen is clean, organized. You don't have a bunch of clutter on the countertops. We all know that the biggest sellers of houses are your kitchens and your bathrooms, so make sure those are spotless and decluttered. Which brings me to the second thing, is declutter your home. Make sure you don't have a lot of toys out. Make sure you don't have a lot of big furniture in rooms. Let people be able to move through the rooms quite easily, and let them envision their own furniture there. If you're able to, put some furniture in storage. Put some toys you aren't using in storage. If your closets are full, take out your winter clothes and put those in storage, and just leave your summer clothes there, so people get a sense that it's not overstuffed already. The last thing is to depersonalize as much as you can. I know it's hard to do, but if you've got those, how should we say, the romantic pictures of your spouse above the bed, yes, we see them. Take them down so people can envision their own spouse above the bed. So you get the idea. So I hope those tips help. If you need some more, I would love to talk to you about it. Love to come out and take a look at your property if you're thinking about doing some things to it to get it ready, so I can make sure you're not spending money where you don't need to. Again, it's been great talking to you this week. Hopefully, I'll get you back next week. I'm starting a new class this week, so it's going to take a lot of my time, but I'm learning to hone more skills so I can serve you better. Hope you have a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.